Hello guys, this is a video just to go over some problems from a recent worksheet that y'all had. It was the worksheet called Area of Regular Polygons. You were assigned number 1 through 10. Some of you, a lot of you actually, did more than 1 through 10. So I might go over a few from the later problems too, just because so many of you did them. All right, I want to talk about number 1. Number 1 was an equilateral triangle. It said all of these are regular, so that's how I know that this is an equilateral triangle, and they gave us this measure right here. Now this measure, it's a weird one. It's 4/3 radical 3. That's this apothem line right here. So that's that apothem. All right, the formula is area equals 1/2 perimeter times apothem. In that preview lesson before we got to this material, I would start by drawing this triangle right here and doing a bunch of angle work and maybe some special right triangles to find the apothem, but I already know the apothem, so I don't have to do that. I just have to go straight to this formula. The perimeter is all 3 sides added together. And if this side is 8, so is this one, and so is this one. So the perimeter is 8 times 3, or 8 plus 8 plus 8. That is 24. And the apothem is this ugly number that they gave us, 4/3 radical 3. So this is the math that you're actually doing. Half times 24 is 12. And if you do 12 times 4/3, you get 16. Here's how I do that. 12 times 4/3. The 3 you can cross cancel, and then you have 4 times 4, which is 16. Or you could have gone 48 divided by 3 and you get 16. So this is 16 radical 3. Now on most of your papers, I didn't see this 24. And I saw this I can't remember what the number was, but I think it was a 4 and there was a little funky thing. You got the right answer, but there was this kind of funky notation here, and I don't know where that came from, but it was on all your papers. So that was interesting. Number 2, a lot of you had these numbers in the right place, but you got a close answer to this, like 701 point something. And so I'm not sure about that. But here's what it looks like. I'm not going to try to draw this thing because it's just odd looking. I won't do a good job probably. So I think this has 7 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, this has 7 sides. So you write down the formula, 1/2 perimeter times apothem. Again, I don't have to draw that triangle down in here. I don't have to draw this triangle, or some of you drew it like this. I only do that if I need to calculate the apothem, or if you're going to do the number of triangle, or the area of the triangle times 7, I guess you might withdraw it in that case. All right, so the formula is 1/2 perimeter times apothem. I need this perimeter. I have this one side, 13.9. There are 7 of them, so I'm going to do 13.9 times 7. Here, 13.9 times 7. That gives you 97.3. That's the perimeter. So the perimeter is 13.9 times 7 sides. So that's 1/2, 97.3. And in question number 2, they gave me the apothem. That's what this line is, 14.4. 14.4. So this is what you're actually gonna calculate to get the area. So 0.5 times 97.3 times 14.4. 700.56. So I don't know how the 701 happened. 700.56. That's number 2. So that's how you do all those on 1 through 6. So I think I mentioned in the notes maybe that the most common mistake is this perimeter right here. People will accidentally put just one side, 13.9, instead of the whole perimeter. And here too, people will accidentally put an 8 right there instead of the whole perimeter, which is 24. Let's look at number 8. Number 8 is not drawn for you. It says it's a triangle, which we know means it has 3 sides. And they gave you the apothem is 14, and they gave you one side is 28 radical 3. So I'm going to write the formula, 1/2 perimeter times apothem. They did not give me the perimeter directly, but they gave me one side, and then there's 3 sides because it's a triangle. So to get the perimeter, you just multiply one side by 3. 28 times 3 is 84. So this gives you the perimeter is 84 radical 3, because 28 times 3 is 84, and we still have this radical 3. So that's the perimeter. And the apothem is 14. So I'm going to multiply these. I just do half of 84 times 14. So 42 times 14. 42 times 14 is 588. So half of 84 is 42. 42 times 14 is 588. Just don't forget that guy. 588 radical 3. And then, let's see, that's how you do those. I want to do just one from later in the worksheet, just because a lot of you did not stop at number 10. You kept going. So number 14, the drawing looks like this. It's a hexagon, a regular hexagon, and they gave you this number here. Okay, that is a radius. And that makes this problem one of the harder types of regular polygon problems, because if you look at our formula, we do not need a radius. You may remember in this very special case, this one case, the radius and the side are the same. So the side is also 8, which gives us the perimeter. But what if you forgot that, okay? This is when I would draw in this triangle and do all this triangle work, because I don't have an apothem. And that's when you need this triangle, when you're missing values for this formula. All right, so I take 360 and divide it by 6, because it's a hexagon. That gives me a 60-degree angle, and then when you draw in the apothem, that's going to give us a 30. I'm going to redraw that triangle right there. That's a 30. This is an 8. This must be a 60, right? And make sure I did all my math right. 30, 60. Ooh, I put my 8 in the wrong place. I knew something was wrong. That is the radius. So this is the 8, which actually makes this question a little easier than what I was about to do. In a 30, 60, 90, across from the 90 is twice A. That means A is 4. And A would be this side across from the 30, so this is 4. And then this would be 4 radical 3. That's the rules about 30, 60, 90 right triangles. All right, so I just found my apothem. The apothem is 4 radical 3. And I also know that this is 4. See, that line right there is 4. So that whole thing is 8, and that gets me also the perimeter. So if this whole thing is 8, then all of these are 8. So 8 times 6 gives you 48. So this is 1/2 times 48. And then the apothem we found was 4 radical 3. And then you multiply those. Half of 48 is 24. 24 times 4 gives you 96. So this is 96 radical 3. Half of 48 is 24. 24 times 4 is 96 times radical 3. And this would be, let's see, what was it measured in? They did not tell us. So it's just units squared. That's how you do a problem like number 14. You only need to do this triangle work if values are missing from your formula. Usually it's an apothem, but in this case, the apothem was missing and the side was missing that would enable us to find perimeter. So that's when you need to draw in this little triangle and do this triangle work. All right, so those are some select problems from 1 through 10. with a little extra problem there for those of you who did the extra ones. And so I hope that helps. Y'all have a great day. And just for some joy, here's my dog, Oliver. Oliver. Ollie. Hey. Say hi. All right. Bye, y'all. Have a great day.